Well, hello. How's everybody doing? I am Tink Live, and my co-hosts here are. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Oh, hey, I'm Old Drum Leatherworks. I do leatherworking, believe it or not.
Weird. Tatum. We'll
Hi,
talk more about ourselves here in a minute.
I'm Tatum44, variety streamer on Twitch. A lot of fishing, drawing, carving, and yeah, I'm glad to have found the community that we are all sharing.
All right. Well, hey, Megaform, welcome in. Welcome in. I am glad you are here. We have a great show today, and I am super, super excited about this because it's kind of a big deal for me. So let's get started. So this way we'll have something to talk about. We'll go into the slideshow. What do you guys think?
Sounds good.
So,
Let's do it.
welcome to the Craftsmen's Guild reveal of the winners of the Cardboard Revolution Quarter 3 of 2024. With me today, I have Tatum44, and we also have Old Drum Leatherworks. We're here to have a lot of fun. We're just kind of a small sampling of the Craftsmen's Guild because we have craftsmen from all over the globe. The people that just do amazing work all over, right? You figure day and night, there is somebody streaming on Twitch. We also have people in here that stream on YouTube as well, which we are right now on YouTube and Twitch. We're using Restream to be on both of those channels. Well, it's kind of fun that so many people from all over the world can come together and be part of the Craftsman's Guild and do things like the Craftsman's Guild Challenge. So, with me today, I have Old Drum Leatherworks. And again, Old Drum, could you please um, tell them everything you do, like what you're working on right now?
So right now, so of course I do leather work. Right now I'm working on a small duffel bag. So it'll be like round, and then we'll just have the opening with the drawstring, with the capability you can put like a little. They'll have some D rings on the top and the bottom, so you can put a little shoulder strap and like carry on a shoulder strap or carry it with a handle. So I'm working on that right now. I'll be working on Tuesday when I start streaming again, and we'll
Nice.
pick up where we left off Saturday on that one. So I'm looking forward to getting that one done and seeing what it really looks like. And then, of course, I'm getting ready for some shows later on and here in a couple of months. So
Very nice. And also with me
Awesome.
today, we have Tatum44.
Hello. Yep, that's me. I'm Tatum. Uh, on Twitch, I like to do a lot of things from fishing, carving, drawing, painting, just about anything. The goal is to have 44 different types of streams and hope to bring all y'all along with me.
And it's kind of fun as Tatum is definitely a variety streamer. He does a lot of cool things out there. And then we have myself, Tink Live. I am also a variety streamer. I do woodworking, resin, fiber arts. So, sewing, knitting, all that stuff. I also do 3D printing, designing, and just all around gardening. And basically, I get bored real easy and probably have ADHD. But anyway, that's who I am. So, and right here you can see me dressed as an apple. Yep, that's me. That's my alter ego. So, so thank you guys for joining in. It's what happened to you? Where did you go?
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm
There
right
we
here.
go.
I'm right
Some
here.
reason you
Don't worry, everybody. I
hopped
didn't
off
leave
the
you.
screen.
I didn't leave you.
So when it comes to the Craftsmen's Guild, we have challenges every uh, third month, basically. So the challenge itself lasts for 2 months. You are not required to work on it 2 months long. You just need to have it done within the time frame. And what we do is, as a community, we come together, we come up with ideas, we vote on it, and then we start it. Well, this time we came up with something that was given to us this time, which is a little different, but still is exciting, is cardboard. So, what can you make from cardboard? I mean, look at it. If you look at a cardboard box, what do you do with it? Well, there's a lot of things. You can build a castle, set it on the floor so your cat hides inside. I do this every time. But it's made of simple things such as, paper and glue, right? But it had to start somewhere. So if one of you gentlemen would like to start with the history of paper, we would get a little insight of where the cardboard box started from.
Okay, I can handle part of this.
All right,
I'm reading from a different screen, so stand
that's
by one
fine.
second.
I gave him
All right.
homework, you guys.
The history of paper. Before paper as we know it is yeah, before paper as we know it existed, people communicated through pictures and symbols carved into tree bark, painted on cave walls, and marked on papyrus or clay tablets. About 2,000 years ago, inventors in China took communication to the next level, crafting cloth sheets to record their yeah, crafting cloth sheets to record their drawings and writings. And paper as we know it today was born. Paper was first made in Liyang, China by Tsai Lun, a Chinese court official. Uh, in all likelihood, Tsai's mixed mulberry bark, hemp, and rags with water, mashed into pulp, pressed out the liquid, and hung the thin mat to dry in the sun. During the 8th century, about 300 years after Tsai's discovery, the secret traveled to the region that is now in the Middle East. Yet it took another 500 years for paper making to enter Europe. One of the first paper mills was built in Spain, and soon paper was being made at mills across Europe. Then with paper easier to make, paper was used for printing important books, Bibles, and legal documents. England began making large supplies of paper in the late 15th century and supplied the colonies with paper for many years. Finally, in 1690, the first U.S. paper mill was built in Pennsylvania. At first, the American paper mills used the Chinese method of shredding old rags and clothes into individual fibers to make paper. But as the demand for paper grew, the mills changed to using fiber from trees because wood was less, I can't read the word because it's hidden, less something and more abundant than cloth.
Expensive, less
Okay,
expensive.
there we
So
go.
that's how paper started, right? So then what comes next? Well, of course, cardboard. Aldrum, you would like to tell us a little bit about the origins of cardboard?
Yes, I can read that. The origins of cardboard. While there was no one document referencing to a cardboard before the 1850s, the cardboard box was, as we know it today, originated in 1856 when two top hat salesmen rigged up as a prototype of corrugated. God, I cannot say that.
Corrugated?
Corrugated cardboard to shape and strengthen their wares. In 1871, the first U.S. patent for corrugated cardboard was issued, and in 1879, a Brooklyn paper maker discovered that he could make his paper press cut and crease cardboard simultaneously, allowing for mass production of cardboard boxes.
So with that, cardboard boxes, right? Well, what do you come up after that? Well, a cardboard revolution, of course. And that's where we come into the Craftsmen's Guild Challenge, Q3 2024 Cardboard Revolution. And today we have the results of what was entered. And for all those who voted, we had 41 people vote. So that's 123 entries, and that is fantastic. It's so great because you have 6 people who really went out of their way to make something extraordinary, and the votes are in. Did you vote? I voted,
Yep,
and
I made sure I voted.
you made sure you voted. That's good. I know Way Cool voted. So hey, Kat, glad you're here. So everyone that voted. So now on this here where it says I voted, these little cartoon like I voted things are from a competition in Michigan. Is they had school kids do an I voted sticker, and I put the one with the fish because of Tatum, of course. But the
Thank you.
one in the bottom, the one in the bottom left-hand corner where it has the one saluting, that was the winning one. So it showed kids' creativity, and that's one thing about the Craftsmen's Guild and all the members of the Discord and the Craftsmen's Guild is a lot of people are extremely creative, and it's just really nice to see people step up, think outside the box, and do something a little different. So here we have it. The results are in, you guys. This is a lot of fun. But before we show you the results, we're going to give you a quick overview of what was entered. So we have first, and we all know who made this one, right? A ukulele. What'd you guys think of this?
I liked it.
I love the concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, go ahead, old drum.
No, sorry, no. I just it's probably one of my personal favorite ones.
Yeah.
Just because it's unique, it's different. It just
Thinking outside the
I like,
box.
yeah, it's out of the box. I had this time, so I'm like, do I want to do a pun there or not? But no, it's very creative. I like it. I just, again, where is the video of him playing it? That's what I
Oh,
want to see.
wow. I saw him try to he strummed it on his stream. Cat, I
Ah,
know. When I first
I
saw
may
it,
have missed
I
that
thought
stream.
that too. Yeah, he strummed it. It needs tuning. Those rubber bands are tightened up pretty bad. But it was really a cool concept. I mean, you got a close-up view of it here where you can really see what was put into it. You have the rubber bands as strings, um, a priority mailbox. You have bolts holding onto them. The handle is a box. So the whole concept of using cardboard and having it turn into a musical instrument, I really thought was very well done, very well thought out. And yes, that was made by Way Cool Wood. He did a great job. So, yep, it's rubber bands, Cat. Isn't that cool? So you figure rubber bands have a lot of give to them, but you could make them pretty tight. You don't want them to snap, but yeah, you could definitely do that. So I could see that. Yeah, untunable. I don't know if it's untunable. I don't know. Way cool. I think you could do something with that. I'm pretty sure. And then next we will review changing seasons. Winter is coming. Okay, so just so you know, this particular person has been part of pretty much everything we have done as a community. Because remember, it's not just guild members that can participate, it's anybody that is associated with the Discord, the Craftsman's Guild Discord, who can participate in these challenges. And I gotta say, this particular person every time has got my vote. So remember who made this one, right? Miss Colleen, changing the seasons. Ah, I love it, love it, love it. Above and beyond, like always. You need a more reinforced bridge there, Tatum, or Way Cool. Yeah, I get it. So, Tatum, this next one was definitely right up your alley.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, you didn't know who made it, right?
Well, I not exactly, but I kind of had clues.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's another great piece by Freaky Elka, and taking and as he always does, I don't think that he could do something in an hour or 2 months worth of hours, and his whatever he comes up with is still going to be amazing. The attention to detail, and there's always something special about the pieces that he makes, and in this case the 3D nature with the fishing line coming out and grabbing the corner is just that extra touch.
Yeah, I just like the
Yeah,
simplicity of
that
it.
right there is very cool. It really is. It's just he always goes above and beyond. And he was like, "Well, I can't draw." I thought that was a sticker.
And yeah, the painting or the whatever it is, paint, color pencils or whatever, it's good. The shading, it gives it depth, and you know it's he may say that he can't draw, but I mean that's some pretty cool artwork to me.
Right. And the way the guy holds it, right. There's motion to it. You're right, Kat. There is motion to it. So, and then next we have someone else who the next person always above and beyond, very, very, very talented, and just is another variety speaker. And you remember who made this? Kat, do you
Yep.
know who made this? This is a good one. The Royal Claymore. Look at all the layers on this one. I thought this was genius because you could use it as a wall hanging, you could use it at Ren Fair, you could use it at any of the events where you have some fun things going on, right? So of course
Yep.
we got Shenanigans, who not only I think can do anything, well spoken, good streamer, super super talented. Absolutely think this is fantastic. So the Royal Claymore by Shenanigans again looks seamless, looks perfect. Doesn't surprise me at all. You almost said Colleen? Yeah. Yeah, because Colleen's amazing. And I had to put his little Rorg in the center here in the picture. So when he had put up Rorg and had a little contest of who could name him, and the person that won, I wanted to win it because I wanted to name it Rorg so bad. So the person who won, I just bombarded, call it Rorg. It's Rorg. Rorg. So they did. So then I made Shan a mug, like one of these sublimation mugs that I make. I made him a mug with it on it and a coaster and some other stuff. So he had Rorg for him all the time. So he's a great Craftsman's Guild member. Really, really miss his streams. Now, this next one, I don't know about this guy. Kicking up some dust. Tatum's not paying attention.
I'm here.
What?
What are you talking about? My screen is delayed, the one I'm looking at.
Oh,
Now I
okay.
see it. Play ball. Yeah.
Did you see I had the dust kick up for you? Did you notice that in the transition? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You can talk about your own thing.
Alrighty. Um, there's still more that I'm gonna do to this, but um, I like uh, I like my decision. I was kind of torn between two or three other things, and I really wanted to do something with the baseball cards that I had on hand, and this is what I came up with. It's backed by just regular plain old cardboard, and again on the face of it, we've got the infield and the baseball, and that's sticking up about an inch and a quarter. But everything that you see on the face is cut up pieces of old baseball cards. Um, even down to the infield, because there were several years of cards that I used, like the red and the blue in the background, were two separate years, and then the infield dirt and the infield grass were also two separate years of baseball cards that just happened to have the right colors that I was looking for. And like I said, there's more that I'm going to do to this. Um, like I'll put I'll put outfield grass in it and a couple of other things. But I was still very happy with the outcome. And considering it's cardboard or box material, uh, I am going to have to put in the batter's box around the plate, home plate, to make it right.
Oh, great idea. You know what, Kat, you're right. That would have been a good project for sure. But I love that. I hope you post it when you're done with it. I would love to see it like finished, so to speak. If you think this is not done, even though it was pretty good, I really liked it.
Thank you.
So, again, Tatum is a great member of the Craftsmen's Guild and does drawing, etch a sketch, fishing, peach carving, you name it. Super talented, music, and the whole bit. So, very cool. Then we have the most horrific thing ever. That would be this pinata.
And you can talk about this one because it's yours.
I don't even want to. This I just want to hit it with a stick. I really
Well,
I just want to hit it with a
I will
stick.
say this, and it deserves to be hit with a stick because it's a pinata. But
Yeah.
like, just to start with, the nose itself is such a cow nose. It's awesome. If that's the
I made out of
centerpiece and working
polymer
around
clay.
it, it's awesome. Well, but still, it's part of the project, and it's very well done. But yeah, I love the furry nature of it, and all pinatas should be hit with sticks if they're full of candy or gravy.
Well, Moose said he's partial to this one. Wonder why. I did I did get the colors pretty close, and I did work really hard on trying to get the nose as close as possible, with what I had. Uh, and in my mind, I was going to cut the strip super, super, super thin and be furry. And then after many, many hours, I was like, oh my God, maybe I'll get real bored someday and cut them even thinner since it's already together. It'll be easier. We'll see. Either that or I'll send it to Moo and he can hit it with a stick. So, yeah, it might go to Moo.
I don't think Moo would want to hit it.
No, probably not.
He I think he would proudly hang that up in his office or wherever. But yeah,
Uh,
that's awesome.
I would set it up in the shelves. Yeah,
There we go.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there
yeah.
you go.
Well, with that being said, the results are definitely in for our Craftsman's Guild Challenge Quarter 3 2024 Cardboard Revolution. I really appreciate everyone who took the time to vote, everyone who is participating in any of the Craftsman's Guild challenges. If you would like to be part of any of these challenges, just join the Craftsman's Guild Discord. Either one of you gentlemen can type that into chat. That'd be fantastic. I don't think I have that on here. But before we go into the results, I would like to give shout outs to the people who participated. First, we had Way Cool Wood with his ukulele. We had Colleen with Changing Seasons, right? Winter is coming. And then Freaky LK with, of course, he pulled it off. Cardboard, yeah, right?
Mhm.
And then Shenanigans with his Royal Claymore. Also, Tatum 44 with Play Ball. Myself with the Highland Cow Pinata. And then, even though Oldrum didn't participate in that, I still want to give him a shout out for being a part of this stream here and co hosting. If there's ever a time any of you would like to co host or be a host of any of these challenges, hop on in. Let's do it. Let's have a good time. So, with that being said, we are going to start off with this is the most fun, right? So, of all of them, who do you think won the most fun? Anybody want to take any guesses?
Ah,
Mecca, are you still out there? Cat? Way
let's
cool.
see.
Let's think about
I
this.
was I was
What
kind
would
of
be
torn
fun?
between Way Cool and Shanigans because
Yeah, same
both
here.
items are something that could not just be looked at but could be
Swords are
used in
fun.
a certain way.
In a
Of
way,
course,
in a fun way, right?
swords are always cool. Of course.
Yeah,
Swords are cool.
cardboard wars.
All of them, all of them, cat. Well, the winner is now. Remember, this is a vote of 41 people put in these votes. Winner is the Highland
Yay!
Cow.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, it's fun because you get to hit it with a stick. so,
Congratulations, Tink.
There you go.
so, with that, I'd like to show you how the votes came in. So you can see the Highland Cow had 29 votes, right? Well, look right behind it. 28 votes was Freaky Elkie with the cardboard. I pulled it off.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. Isn't that great? And then right behind that, 27 votes. A ukulele? That's fantastic. So they're so close. And that's where it's important for people to vote because since, things can be separated just by one or two votes. So then we have the most outrageous, which is next. So who do you think got most outrageous?
Ooh,
Yeah, that again. It was a tough call.
I would have to go with the winter one.
Winter? Tatum? Anybody in chat?
I'm, I don't recall where my votes went for that one, but most outrageous, I would have to say either you yourself, Tink, or maybe Shanigans again with the sword.
Yeah, I really thought that for most outrageous, my votes, just to be open, I did Way Cool because I thought it was crazy with the rubber bands. I voted for Colleen because it was so big and dimensional, and then Shan with the Claymore because it was just so big. It was just the thought process. But the votes are in for that, and y'all crazy.
Yay!
Y'all crazy. Now that's it for me. So I don't have any more after that one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Two up,
this
two
one
down.
was by far. It was 80% on there. So 33 votes for the most outrageous for the Highland Cow. And the next one down was Colleen's Change of the Season. So, oh my. So we have next coming up. Now this one obviously is not mine because it's most useful. So which ones do you think is most useful? Right?
I don't know. So far,
Most
I'm still
useful.
going with the ukulele or the sword.
I'm going Tink just because two up. I mean, come on, 2-0.
No, definitely not.
If this was Among Us, Tink would be out the airlock.
And it is a ukulele.
Hey!
Yay!
I could see that. So for most useful, I did vote for this one and the Royal Claymore because I thought the Royal Claymore was something you could take to different shows and stuff. The ukulele definitely is something you could play and have a good time with and display. And so 83%, so 34 votes on that one for most useful. So the Highland Cow came in at 32 votes, and then the Royal Claymore, which I thought it was going to be, came in at 30 votes. So that's fantastic. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. You need to make it more useful. You need to tune it up there. Way cool. For sure.
Congrats, TJ.
All right, wait, cool. We need a whole band.
Yeah,
Oh,
We need a
yeah.
bass. We need a lead. We need
need it. That's
uh,
a stream redeem. That's so
drums.
smart, Moo. So now, best overall. There was a clue earlier on in the stream. Who won best overall? Did you guys see it?
Yeah, we saw both of yours.
No, no, it's not me. I did not get best overall.
Well, in my opinion, just like all the other challenges, uh, Colleen is easily a top pick, or best odds for getting first prize in most of these challenges, and has also done that as well.
Yeah, well, because Colleen stuff always gets my vote. I have never had a challenge where I didn't vote for Colleen's. Absolutely amazing work. Beautiful stuff. Who do you think, Oldrum?
Whew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go Colleen on this one.
Best overall? Season 2.
Hey!
Go
Yay!
Colleen!
There we go.
Yay! And it wasn't just a little bit. It was bum 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 bum. Big time. 32 votes. That was fantastic. So that was the best overall. Colleen, so excited about that. That's very cool. Now, with the time it takes, I mean, people really do spend a lot of time making these things, presenting them, having a good time with them, and really just having one thing leads to another and it brings up more ideas. It brings up more things to do. So, what we would like to discuss now is ideas for the future. So, post in Discord or right here, we're putting together a list of items for future um, challenges. So, I know Tatum said cardboard. What would you, if you were to make something Oldrum as a challenge piece that you think a lot of community members could do? What would you do?
I think I would do a 50-50 or a close to 50-50 home decor. When I say 50-50, I mean like uh, find a material like leather and maybe metal, or leather and cloth, or leather and wood, or something like that. Take half and half and make something of it. It doesn't have to be exactly a 50-50 split, but try to make it as close as possible where it looks like it's uh, two different medians being put to use, something like that. Just simple home decor item or wall hanging or anything. It's just two different medians being put together for a use.
Okay, home decor with something that's obviously two items obviously showing, such as wood and leather.
Right,
Okay,
right. So at
all right,
least, yeah,
that would be cool. Home decor would be cool. Resin and wood, yeah, like my lidded box was resin and wood, right? So I made resin, wood for sure. That's definite. Or you could do, geez, there's so much you could do with 50-50, especially home decor. You could do a wall hanging or
yeah.
whatever. Tatum, what would you pick that you see as
Uh,
something anybody in the community could do?
yeah. Well, I'm kind of hitting on ideas that we've already had or that have been suggested, and I'm still kind of partial to like the hometown thing.
Yeah.
Making something based on where you live or where you're from, and that, or maybe some type of map. And I know Anchored Albatross would be happy to hear that as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like there's so many
Mhm.
different types of maps that you could make, from 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional. You know, a map of anything, a real world or a fictional place, doesn't matter. But yeah, something like that. Either of those two have been uh, the ones that I have voted for the most recently, aside from cardboard.
You know,
Oh, very
I'm gonna go
cool.
maps. I'm gonna push hard for maps because I just had an idea pop in my head, and I can actually see it. I can actually see the whole thing done. So yeah, let's
Nice.
push for maps because I already got one in my head.
Well, it may be a
Did you?
wash because I really like your 50-50 idea too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right. But you could do that and do a map. So a diorama
Yes.
is what Kat says. 3D scale model diorama, right? And then did you see what Moo wrote? Making an item look like something else. So, for example, he says if you take uh, something looks like wood made out of leather. So, but we're what would you make it into? So we find that more people participate in a item specific thing, such as a map, something to do with your hometown, a
Mhm.
lidded box, uh, something like that. So those would be great. I'm going to add those all to a list. We're going to collect, what is the date? Today's the 15th. We're going to collect a list up through next Sunday, and then we'll put it out for vote, and we'll break it down even further. And then we'll do another vote to break that down even further. So it's community wide voting, break it down more until we finally get down to what it's going to be. Also, with that, if anyone in here is any type of digital designer, we would like to be able to implement a digital award. So now that, and I also want, because in the past there was a physical award and then it kind of went to just bragging rights, but we would like a digital award that people could put up on their stream, or if they don't stream, that they could print out or just have, you know, why not, right? At least it gives them some recognition. Like Colleen won overall. It would be really nice to present that award. Yes, digital as in graphics. So, like, we have here our Craftsmen's Guild display, and it would show that that person is the recipient of the title from what they won from that last competition. So we, if I can't find somebody to do it, I'll do it, but I would prefer that it not everything rest on me, if that makes sense. So it would be really great to have that to be able to hand out to those. Also, on the voting form, we would like to add if somebody would like to host, co host, help put together, or do collab streams about the challenges. So this way, it's not always the same people hosting or the same people co hosting. So it can be a whole community effort. If people want to do that, we can add them to a list and find out which ones they would like to host or co host. I would like to know what you guys thought of the slideshow today.
It's good work.
Yeah, I
It's
like
Right.
it.
the visual aid that we definitely need.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And if anyone is really good at that type of thing, it does take time. So if anyone is interested in doing that, that would be wonderful. So we'd like to add that to the list of things if people are interested in doing that. So any ideas, please post them. I wrote down what you guys were talking about already here in chat. If you guys, oh, that's the wrong thing. Why did that pop up? Anyway, sorry. I just saw the chat and I was like, that's not correct. My Stream Elements put something that wasn't correct. So anyway, I would like to find out those things. So, Tatum, do you have ideas for the future besides just what I just said?
As far as more challenge topics or just in general?
Anything to do with challenge, co-streams, anything we should add to the list of
Oh,
communicating?
gotcha. Sure. Uh, I really do like the idea of co-streaming. If in the event that people can coordinate and get together while we're working on the community challenges, I think it will do several things for the Craftsman's Guild Discord itself, as far as promoting it. Not just one streamer, but if it's going simultaneously on each streamer's page or channel, then obviously the outreach is a little broader.
We
Um,
can do that. I have that
yeah,
capability.
yeah, and I think also with Twitch with the knock feature, that's a something extra that that gives the capability to do a co-stream of some kind. Um, uh, as far as the Discord itself and the challenges, it would be nice to have more entries, but again, I get it. Not everybody can always enter something. Life gets in the way. This is all for fun and to get together as a community and enjoy each other's work, but it should never be a situation where you're stressed about doing this. We all want to just have fun with it and share ideas and bounce ideas off of each other. And then there have been several cases where I'm looking at someone else's work and getting inspiration from it. So I encourage anyone and everyone, if you're able and capable, to join us and join in the fun.
Yeah. Kat, I saw what you were saying in chat, and the voting system through the survey doesn't allow an up to. You have to pick a specific number. So that's why, because it uses percentages to be able to pick a winner. We also, do we need so many categories? I mean, like, or just do
Yeah,
first, second, and third place?
I think having a few categories is beneficial, because there are so many different pieces,
Mhm.
and like, even though there were only 6 entries this time, there were very clearly the few that
Different
fit into this
types.
category or this category. So I think, instead of saying, oh, this is just one, first, second, and third, having 2 to 3 categories in each challenge, again, it kind of broadens the spectrum for, not, I don't want to say for someone else to win, but to get recognized in a different category.
See, that makes me happy. What do you think, Oldrum?
Yeah, I like the different categories. I think it's a great idea to recognize those and put maybe a little bit of color into it. Maybe put a little bit of extra something in there. So not all pieces maybe like the one, two, and three, but some pieces may be recognized in these other categories, and I think it gives people a lot more chances to be recognized and you know get some first places or second, third places and all that. So
Right.
Yeah, and
Well,
just like many other competitions, in like, as an example, I used to go to the International Whistling Convention, and they had excuse me, they had 3 different categories, and if you competed in all 3, then you were eligible for the grand prize or the top prize. But not everybody got first place in each category, but it was fun to see people hone their craft in that way, whether it was classical music, artistic, or contemporary.
right. That's awesome. Kat, I know you don't like the system of picking three, but it may be difficult to pick three. However, it gives percentage wise, as we showed the graphs, it makes it to where it is more balanced. Let me go back to a graph and I'll show you what I mean by that. Even though it may not seem like such a great system, when it comes down to this, it breaks it down to each individual thing and it shows exactly how many votes there were. So it goes percentage wise. And that really helps out. And I know it's hard to just to pick three sometimes because you have a favorite, but like we're talking about categories. So if you look at a category and you say, okay, which is the best overall? Obviously, Colleen's was the best overall, so that you vote for that one. But two others, do you want best overall? Well, these three are better than all the others. So if you have a whole bunch of people thinking the same one is better, then it's going to come up on top regardless. So if there's a better system out there for voting, that's free because, it's kind of hard to pay for all this stuff. But then please share it because anything that improves how we do this is really helpful. I mean, it's really, really helpful. So, yeah, you're right. You're right, Kat. We've had sometimes we've had up to 20 entries or more. Sometimes we've only had a few. It just depends on what the item is. The time of year makes a big deal. Now, coming up, we have at the October and November, we have those 2 months to do something. So some people will get really excited about doing things for the holidays, so they're making more stuff. They're really getting into the thing of making more stuff. So we tend to get more items, where in the summer people are out busy doing yard work and doing all the other things. So we tend to get lower amounts of items. So we may just need to adjust by checking in. How many people are going? How many more categories do we need? Or do we need to cut back on categories? We just need to have an open communication for that. Guys.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think categories based on
We're going to
I
leave
think
dead air
categories
after talking about
based
communication.
on entries is probably what we could have done. Something like this one, we could have had of course, the overall, and then maybe it's like best use of material, and kept it like that, kept it simple. But yeah, I think, like I said, number of categories based on number of entries.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I agree with Kat in thinking, with only 6 entries, it was a little more difficult this time to vote than it has been in the past with the other challenges. But
absolutely.
yeah, if we can just get the numbers up, we won't have this discussion next time.
It's always hard to vote. It's always hard to vote. Well, except for Colleen. It seems like she always gets my vote, so it doesn't matter. She's going to get my vote regardless. And then somebody else. It just the talent is there. I wish I had the talent, but with a lot more going on, if anybody in here is interested in doing any collab streams like we have going on here today, please get a hold of me and we can always stream together. Uh, if you are interested in the stream together feature on Twitch, or if you are interested in this platform here, which is Restream, and we stream on Twitch and on YouTube. Or if you're a Facebook person, we can stream there as well. Also, we can make it to where each person can stream on their own channel with either the Twitch platform or this Restream platform. It just really depends on what you want. It's really up to you. Like right now, I'm not even going through OBS, or I don't have Twitch open or anything. I'm just using Restream. So it just really what you're comfortable with. So find somebody that you would love to do a collab stream with, get a hold of them. It's kind of fun to have somebody to talk to while you are crafting. The night Tatum was finishing up his play ball while I was doing the Highland Cow, I should have been streaming with him because we were both working on the on the thing. So
Yep.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it was nice, and adding to that, it was nice getting the updates from you on your progress, and and it kind of felt like we're, like you said, we were all working together, working on it at the same time.
We were up
But
late.
yeah, I think I was up until about close to 6 o'clock the next morning, and that was after I rated out and just had to deflate and have a snack, and like it after every stream, like even if it's at 3 in the afternoon or 3 in the morning when I finish, like I'm still like pumped up and ready to keep going and doing something else. Even in the middle of the
Hmm.
summer after a hot day of fishing, when I rate out, I'm like, man, I can't wait to do this again.
Now, Way Cool Wood brought up open shop time. So in Discord, it's great to do open shop time, which is
Mhm.
fantastic. That's a lot of fun. It's great because you don't feel the stress or the pressure of streaming and trying to keep somebody entertained. You can have, multiple people in there just doing different things. It is a lot of fun. So if you are a person who doesn't particularly want to stream, but you want to be part of open shop time, that's not live to everybody. That's only to the Discord. So that is a great place to go hang out, do things together. But if you're looking for getting more viewers, if you need more followers, if you are looking like right now is what September, if you're looking for having this as a business, then you're going to want to stream more. So you want to be able to use like the new knock feature, stream together with Twitch. So I have tried to do stream together one time with someone and the sound was all janky, but apparently they've repaired that. So now they have like all these browser keys and all this setup and all these things to do. So we're going to try it again and see if it actually works better. Otherwise, I will just have to come up with some money and purchase this restream to where each person can stream on their own channel while streaming with me on here. So that way you can also do basically what that does, but without all the issues that Twitch has. So
Nice. Yeah, and there's definitely going to be some time coming up for me at least where open shop time is going to be helpful in the sense that like there are a few things coming up that I want to do that I know I'm going to need some help from somebody, and so when that time comes, and if I can do shop time and anybody wants to hang out and offer any advice or assistance, then I'm going to be all ears.
oh my God, Cat. Yes, Cat, Twitch has issues. Um, I like open shop time just because I don't feel stuck in front of the camera. Like I said, I have like ADHD bad. So like I'm freaking everywhere. So I have for me to be dedicated to sit here and do something. I'm not real good at that. But I miss open shop time. I want to do that. I want to do more of that. Old Drum, have you done open shop?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah, I like it.
Um,
I like it. And I think that's a great place to go if we're working on these projects too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you were
Most
working on
definitely,
them
because
but
then
you're not
the nice
streaming,
sharing of ideas and stuff like that.
yeah, going, does
yeah,
this look stupid?
yeah.
Does this
Like
pig make me look fat?
I need to
Oh
get
no,
in
it's not
into my
bacon.
garage slash shop and do some open shop time and just clean it and organize it and have somebody there to, you know, point and laugh at the mess.
Right, Kat, you're right. It's only the people who are on that server. So some people just aren't into streaming out to the public. Some people don't are just not real comfortable talking. Obviously, I talk too much, so that's not an issue. However, some people just aren't into it. Some people, I have a friend who is so talented craft wise, but she gets so focused on what she's doing, she doesn't talk. And I'm like, you're streaming. You need to talk.
No, that's me. Yeah. Spend about 5 minutes on
Yeah,
my channel. That's exactly what I do. I concentrate
yeah,
more on what I'm doing than I do the actual chat.
yeah. If I'm on something and really needing to concentrate, I'll completely forget the camera is running and it'll hit me like, oh, sorry, I'm just zoning out over here drawing or etch a sketching or something. And I mean, it's not like all the time, but I try to stay engaged with chat. But there are some times where I'm just in another world and the camera doesn't exist.
I also want to get back into finishing making my trading cards. You have a trading card from me, Tatum. Um,
Yep.
yeah, and I have
Oh,
sent them to several people, and I want to finish my deck. I'm not done. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Can you see it? There you go. So I want to finish the deck, and this way, people who I send them to, like I have a couple things from people. I have things that people have made on Twitch that I just happen to have sent them something for whatever reason, or they won something, and then every once in a while I'll just get something random in the mail like this. So Mishi Me made this and sent it to me. It's so freaking cute. But yeah, so it's fun, it's a lot of fun to share, to show. um, why not? And that's a great thing about open shop that Kat brought up, or stream together, which is Twitch or Restream or Stream Element, StreamYards, whatever you want to use. So it's a lot of fun. And if you don't like to talk a lot, like Old Drum, but you find somebody who does like to talk a lot, like myself, you can always stream together, and then they're on both channels, and you still have communication going on while you're streaming. So it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. And my stream elements is adding stuff to my chat that was supposed to be turned off, but oh well. Oops. Gotta love it. I think I turned it off on the other computer. So I used to stream from my garage too, but that computer died. So I'm working on it. Eventually I'll get there.
Yeah, I'm in the midst of. We finally got a new used car, so now I'm devoting time and thought to try to get a PC going this way.
Cool, dude. Cool. What's that, Cat? You can be on someone's stream and do nothing but voice interact with chat. You know what? There have been times that I have been so focused on chat, I got nothing done. Nothing. All I did was talk to chat. Like it
That
was
never happens.
a two-way conversation.
That never happens on Twitch.
yeah.
That always happens. Well then, Kat, you need to co-stream with me. That sounds perfect. It's like, and then there's people like Way Cool who just everything just kind of goes, and he gets the chat and he's talking along, and I'm like, you are just too smooth. Right?
Yeah.
So we have been going for an hour. I would like to thank everyone for being here. And again, I would like to give kudos to those who um, really stepped up and made something for the competition, had a good time. And again, I would like to give big kudos to our best overall, Colleen, for her changing season. Winter is coming. Like I said, I hope you guys like my graphics because that was a lot of fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good day. I don't know if I can raid out on this. I tried to fix it last time to make it work and it wouldn't do it. So let's see if possible. Oh, is this one on? Let's see. Let's see. I think I need to be in. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys talk while I figure this out.
How about I play some didgeridoo for a minute?
All right.
There we go.
Woohoo!
Hey, if you guys have ever been interested in who is part of the Craftsmen's Guild, if you follow that link right there, that will take you to all the members of the Craftsmen's Guild, or join the Discord and become a part of what goes on in the Craftsmen's Guild, as we have a lot of fun things that happen, competitions. You get to meet new people. There are people who do wood, leather, metalworking, fiber arts, resin, 3D printing. It is pretty much everything. The Craftsmen's Guild is really a great organization of people who just have a lot of fun and do a lot of interesting things. We also, from time to time, will become part of doing fundraisers and bring awareness to things such as type 1 diabetes, cancer, and so forth. So these people are spending their time and effort trying to bring awareness to these things as a group. So that's also a lot of fun, and it is a great representation of just how good the people are that are in the Discord itself. So, any last things you want to bring up, Oldrum?
No, I think I'm good.
How about you, Tatum?
I don't know. Can't think of anything except for the general things. Have fun in the Discord. And if the community challenges float your boat, then come on and make something and enjoy the fun. And yeah, thank you, Tink and Old Drum for hosting and co-hosting, and Tink for setting up all the slides and everything. Appreciate the work. I know it's sometimes never easy to do this stuff, but for
It
the
is
love of the
time
game
consuming.
is appreciated.
It is definitely time consuming, but it is well worth it to be part of something's going on. Welcome in, Jerry. You came in right as we're getting ready to head on out. If you are interested, you can go over to YouTube and watch the recording of this to see who won the Craftsman's Guild Challenge. I did not record it for Twitch, but I do have it on YouTube. If you are interested at all in anything with what I am doing, my link tree, which is listed in the chat, you can go there and it has links to things such as discounts on polymaker filament. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, or all the other things that I have going on. So, and you can always make sure you follow those who are part of the Craftsman's Guild, those who participated in this event on the Craftsman's Guild Challenge. The links are being posted in chat right now. Make sure you follow each one of those amazing, talented people, and myself, of course, and then also Oldrum Leatherworks. He has great streams as well. So, with that, we're going to head on out, and I hope you guys have a great day and just go on, enjoy life, make someone smile. And thank you so much for being here. And again, congratulations to the winners, Wade Coolwood
Yep.
and, well, my little cow over here, and